Dayton 24/7 Now Studios, and we have another exciting edition of 50 Years of Dayton Hoops as we are entering the 2000s episode. But this is going to be a little bit of a Dunbar celebration of sorts, all right? Because this guy truly might be the ambassador of Dunbar sports. This guy, he came here, he had an amazing career, and he's coached and had an amazing career as a coach, and now he's doing other big things at the Horizon Academy. And this guy's a legend. It's an honor to have him in, and we got Mr. Renaldo O'Neal in the building. How you feeling, sir?
I'm feeling good. Appreciate you.
The pride of Detroit in the house.
Yeah, Detroit Dayton.
Detroit,
the D's.
The D's. Throw some D's on it, man. How's life treating you, man?
Life is treating good, man. Real good. Can't complain about anything.
All right, that's what's up. That's what's up. Now we know your hoops span Detroit hoops too, but you came here as a youngster.
Yeah.
And when you think about 50 years of Dayton hoops, what do you think about, or who do you think about?
Man, you just think about just being with Coach Haley. So you think about all the Coach Haley teams, so the Roths and going back and the White Andersons, the Keith Byers, and all of them, the Dole Murphys and them type people, all the way to Daryl Freeman, Duck Springer.
Yeah, I heard about the Duck, man.
The Duck. Our team, 87 on to me coaching, the Daquan Cooks, Aaron Poles, Norris Coles, Jaron Johnson, Teddy, Aaron, Andre Gates, Akbar, Gary Akbar. I mean, it goes on and on. AJ.
Go on. It's been a run, no question about it.
We can go. Yeah, all the way to my own son, Justin. Renaldo and Justin. Dunbar, so yeah.
Now, you came here. When did you come here?
I came in this summer of 87.
Summer of 87.
Summer of 87. Yeah.
Okay. So,
as a junior. Yeah.
Wow. So you came in and you came right into the height.
I mean, it was crazy because when I came the summer 87, I was in Central State Upper Bounds program.
Okay.
And so we had a basketball team mixed with a lot of Dayton high school players, but we played a all-star team from Dayton, coached by Coach Dunlap.
Okay, heard it.
And they had Kirk Taylor, Mark Baker, Ducks, man, had all the top.
So like an AAU, it was like an AAU showcase.
So I was on our little upper bound team. With a few Dayton people, but I didn't know these guys, but the people on the team knew of the players, so I didn't know them. But being from Detroit and the player, I didn't care who they was.
Yeah.
So we're playing. I had like 40 points on them, but we lost by like 12, but just knowing, talking to those guys, that's such and such and such. But coming from Detroit, I didn't know any of these guys. I was just playing basketball, man.
Yeah, you just hooping.
And didn't care. But turned out, some of the top players in Dayton. And then from there.
Now, where was y'all playing at? What gym?
We was at Central State.
Central State. So this was a showcase.
At
Central
State.
Was
our the program's at Central, but Mr. Dunlap brought the team, trying to get them some run.
Right.
And I guess he knew Coach Porter. Who's now the Stivers coach.
Bobby Porter, okay.
So Bobby Porter was part of the Central State Upper Bound program.
Okay.
We ended up playing and going at it. So then, but the guys in the Upper Bound program went to Meadowdale High School.
Oh,
so those were my friends, Jason Lucky, Keith Eli, all of them ended up playing. Keith played at Dunbar and Meadowdale, but he was going to Meadowdale at the time. So I'm going to Meadowdale because those are the friends of the program.
Okay.
So it's crazy.
So you was going to Meadowdale. So you was about to be a Lion.
That's all I knew. Those are my friends. They were good friends of mine. So they played at Meadowdale. I was going to Meadowdale. So it's crazy. We were sitting in the lounge on Central State one day, right after the game, and Mr. Malone was a counselor at Dunbar. he watched the game and he worked part of the program Upper Bound, so he came to the lounge.
Okay.
And he was like, you can play a little bit, guy. You're pretty good. He said, where you going? I said, I'm going to Meadowdale. He said, y'all should be decent. He said, but y'all ain't going to beat them Wolverines. Y'all ain't going to beat Dunbar. I'm a kid from Detroit, man.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, I don't care about whoever Dunbar is. We going to kill Dunbar. I'm at Meadowdale now. I'm here now. So we gonna kill them.
Right.
So just saying that, I'm expecting some backup. And crickets.
Nothing.
Jason, Keith, none of them are saying anything.
Wow. So you're like, hold on.
And I'm like, what? So then Jason was like, yeah, we're going to be pretty good, but I don't think we're going to beat Dunbar. Even with you. And I'm
Whoa.
Like, so I said,
okay.
I'm from Detroit, so I knew right then I couldn't go to war with these guys. So I asked Mr. Malone, how do I get to Dunbar?
Oh.
And then so
that was it.
That's how. So it just so happened, my brother, who played at Central State, he was good friends with Bobby Porter. Okay. Bobby Porter was the assistant coach at Dunbar.
Oh, there it is.
So once I found out, I couldn't go to war with these guys because we already had 2 losses on our schedule, and when we played Dunbar, I wanted to go where the Dogs was.
Yeah.
And it just so happened my brother knew Bobby Porter and ended up going to Dunbar because, I wanted to be – I wasn't about to go nowhere, and I already knew y'all was going to be scared to play these guys, in my opinion. So I went – that's how I get to Dunbar.
Wow.
And got to Dunbar, man, and walking through the halls, and I see Kirk and Mark and Troy Harris, all the guys I played against.
Yeah.
In that All-Star game, I don't really know them, but they side-eyed me like,
what you doing here?
What you doing here? Are you here now? So now people looking like, they remember that 40, but they're like, and it was just people at Dunbar outside of the basketball team that kind of embraced me. One of my best friends, Robert Williams, who played on the team. Yeah. Him and Michael Garrison, they embraced me. And then, of course, Kirk and Mark and all them came around, but it was kind of rough at the beginning.
So you was some battles, huh? In practice, it was going down. Used to go down.
Yeah. Just being a Coach Haley player.
Yeah.
If you know Coach Haley, battles.
What was it like playing for Haley, man?
Intense. Like I always say, you have to be a certain type of person to play for Coach Haley because he's going to coach every ounce in you out of you. And make you give everything. And I love that because where I came from, Detroit Central, where I played at, it was like Dunbar all over again, but in Detroit. So we kind of merged. We was blue and white.
Right.
Turns out, similar schools, similar background, so it fit right in with me. But intense coaching, in your face, aggressive, give it your all. The game ain't over till the game over. I don't care what the score is. That type stuff. So that's what it was like playing for Coach Haley. He gonna squeeze every ounce you had in you, and he gonna demand even more once he get it all out of you. So you got to be a special person to play for.
You was a starter, a junior, or you was like
I came off the bench.
Okay.
So Coach Haley, I came off the bench the first 9 games.
Yeah.
And then, I thought I was better than Donald Palmer, actually, who was, anybody. I thought I was bad. I thought I should have been starting.
Anyway.
So I went to Coach Haley, and I said, I'm tired of coming off the bench. And if anybody know Coach Haley, his response was, what the hell are you telling me for? And I'm like, he said, there's 5 people on the court. You say you better than them, then
show me.
Go take one of those spots. And I love Donald Palmer to this day, but I went to him and said, hey, I need that spot.
That was that.
Ended up getting it.
Oh, okay.
I went back and I talked to Philip Payne, Paul Latham, all them, but that was behind me. And I said, don't worry about this spot for the next 2 years because I got it and I ain't giving it up. But that's a Detroit confidence, and that's the confidence. That was a Dunbar confidence, come to find out. That's the way Dunbar was created as well, so it all fit right in. But he told me, don't talk to me. I put 5 out there. If you one of the best 5, show me, go be one of the best 5 and go get that spot. And that's what I did.
Dunbar tradition, man.
Yeah, so that's what it turned out to be,
Don't go away. We'll be back here in a moment. 50 years of Dayton Hoops. Renaldo O'Neal, the 2000s episode, but we also in the 80s too, man.
Appreciate it.
We'll be back.
Safe Haven Cleaning is your go-to for transforming your space. From residential to commercial, our experts handle it all, creating a clean, safe environment in every space we touch. At Safe Haven Cleaning, we truly do it all, from wall to wall. Call Safe Haven Cleaning today, 937-232-6119, or visit us online at safehavencleaningllc.com.
All right, welcome back here. 50 years of Dayton Hoops. Make sure you check it out each and every week, ABC 11 a.m. We here each and every week, and right now we're talking to one of the legends in the Dayton high school hoop history, coming out one of the greatest teams of all time, maybe the best team that ever came out of here on the high school front, Renaldo O'Neal, principal too, man.
Principal Horizon Science Academy, Dayton High School.
That's right. I got a chance to work with him over there, do a little internship style program. It was an amazing opportunity. Looking forward to coming back with you, man.
Appreciate that and looking forward to
you. Yeah, for sure. I'm going to have to shake your hand on that. He runs a top-notch program over there, and he's got some great teachers and a great staff over there, man. So, and where can they go for more information?
You can go to our Horizon Science Academy, Dayton High School. You can go to our website, horizondayton.org, and see all our programming, all our new CTE programming, all the exciting things we do. We got a Instagram page, Over the Horizon, HSA. You can see us. You can see all the things we're doing on there. But yeah, we're excited. You can also call us 937-281-1480, and somebody can talk to you about what's going on over there.
All right, there it is, man. Make sure you check it out. Be Will, I'm coming to see you, man.
Be Will,
appreciate you, man. Yep. Hey, Rising Media Star, no question. Great teacher though. Yeah. Great teacher. If you didn't know, 50 years, man. We back at it. Round 2, 87 squad. So now you're a starter. So the first game as a starter, who you got?
Actually against Meadowdale.
Oh my God! So he knew what he was doing, huh?
Out against Meadowdale, man.
Oh man! So you're
lucky and all them. Yeah, it was good. Yeah.
And where was it at Meadowdale?
At Meadowdale.
So they booing you, bro.
But the people didn't know me.
They did. Okay.
I never went to the school, but my guys knew. But they knew what it was.
Yeah, I mean, hey, right.
We practiced like.
Who was that starting five y'all had, man? Give me the starting five.
Kirk Taylor, Mark Baker, Mike Haley, myself, and Troy Harris.
Okay.
Yeah, that was our starting five.
And then and then y'all had some pretty dope reserves too.
Mike Garrison, Donald Palmer, Robert Williams. We can go on and on. The second team, man, and the way practice was set up, we couldn't wait for the game. We wanted to play the game because in practice, that was probably our hardest games of the year, practice every day. I never forget in the state tournament, they're interviewing Kirk Taylor, and they asked Kirk, what was the toughest team you played against this year? And he said, our second unit. So, that's just the way it was set up, man.
And y'all played against some absolute dogs in that Final Four.
I would prefer to play anybody other than our second unit. So
that says a lot.
Yeah, but that's the nature of how coach coached and the way the environment he set. Yeah.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy D Cash. Check out SE Live 365, the new podcast on all platforms, sponsored by Dayton 24/7 now. All right, appreciate you and tap in.
What do you want to do next?
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We back in the lab. SE Live 365. Special thanks to Dayton 24/7 now studios. Yeah. We continue 50 years of Dayton hoops. And right now we have the Business Spotlight series going crazy. Yeah. And this lady, the head honcho for one of the hottest podcasts in the nation, as they have made their way in the last couple of years throughout the industry. And they continue to do great things. We got the one, the only, Tiffany Sleepi Allman. What's up, boss?
What's going on with you, man?
You already know,
I'm so happy to have
the Hood Talk podcast in the building.
I'm happy to be here, man. This is a wonderful feeling. Thank you so much for having me.
Come on now. Come on. In due time. You know how it goes.
Yes,
how's life treating you?
Life is treating me good. I can't complain about nothing. Blessings on top of blessings. I can't complain.
Now, business spotlight series. Okay, you've seen variety of businesses, come on. How does it feel to be able to be in this type of position right now?
It's great because it means you're getting noticed. It means somebody is noticing your efforts. They see you. You know what I'm saying? So it's great to be recognized.
No question. Now, when did you come up with the Hood Talk podcast idea? When did it start to resonate? When was the moment when y'all got together and was like,
okay, well, I used to deliver mail. I'll make it a quick story. I used to deliver mail, start listening to podcasts, Horrible Decisions. And I'm like, they just talking. They was just raw and uncut. And I'm like, man, that's how my family is. So I wanted to start that. So I was telling my cousin about it, and he ended up, him and his daughter ended up getting me the equipment for my 30th birthday.
Okay.
And I let it sit because it was some times I was going through some things and some depression and stuff like that. And then I just picked it up and was like, man, we about to start talking. And it went on from there. And ever since then, we just been talking and talking since 2022. We just been talking. We ain't stopped.
Y'all been doing a lot of talking, huh?
Right, a lot of talking.
But people been doing a lot of listening. Right?
Thank you. Yeah, I definitely appreciate that. Definitely appreciate all the support. Really, for real.
When did you feel like this is something that you could do a little bit more, because there's a time when you start to do it, right?
Right.
And you like, in 22, right, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was like, it was fun. Like, let's go talk.
Let's talk.
But then you start talking, and sometimes you feel like, man, because you doing an hour show or a 2-hour show?
So we do 30 minutes. We do interviews, but sometimes it might fall into an hour.
Where did y'all start when y'all started doing it?
In my basement.
No, I mean, how long was the shows?
Oh, the first show I think was like an hour long because we were just blabbing on the introduction. Hour. We was introducing everybody. But then since we do interviews and stuff like that, we cut it to 30 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But some do go that long, especially when we do like topics like we did men's mental health, where we had a few guys on there. Shout out to the guys in the city. And that lasted like an hour and a half. Or when we did the one on domestic violence with the ladies, it lasted longer.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Meaningful topics, easier to get more conversation, right?
Right.
Why does the Hood Talk podcast stand out to you?
Because the name Hood Talk is it's an acronym. It stands for helping others overcome doubt. You feel me? I'm trying to show that everything that's in the hood ain't bad. You feel me? It's a lot of creativity. It's a lot of great people in the hood, and I want to speak to them, and I want to show them that anything you put your mind to, you can do. And that's why this is so important to me. That's why I show the process and the progress of everything. It's not to boast or brag or nothing like that. It's to show you, like, look, I started here, but now we're here. You can, you know what I'm saying? You can do it too, for real. That's why it's so important to me.
Now talk about some of your squad.
Oh, so let me, the squad, we got Aunt V, Teacups, Tatted Mommy, Lady D, P Money, and these are all my family members. That's something else.
What?
I wanted to show that you can work together with your family and it be successful. No drama, nothing like that. Like, you can keep it with your family.
Kept it.
Yeah, kept it home. You know what I'm saying? We got a few that, slide in and they get treated like they end up becoming family. But it's family based, all blood. They try and say black people don't work together. We working together.
Period.
Yeah, we working together, man. Hey, man.
Family, that's big time,
I want to get rich
man.
with my fam. I want to help my family. Before I help the others, because I still want to help other people.
Yeah.
But I want to put my people on first. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. Being a leader or moderator, you've let, you guys are leading.
Thank you so much.
I mean, there's not there was a lot of podcasts in 20.
Yeah.
And then there's a lot less in 21 and even less in 22. Now we're in 25. Where do you see Hood Podcast in the next couple of years? Hood Talk Podcast. I'm sorry.
Tour.
Where do you see the Hood Talk Podcast in the next couple of years? Man?
Tour, man. We already got our first live show coming in July 26th. And I feel like that's really going to open up doors and open up, people's eyes that like, okay, now we want to see these these folks in person. It's just a whole different feel. We try and bring positive vibes, like people who come down to the basement. That's what they say. Like, oh man, like I'm not even nervous no more. I feel like I've been knowing y'all forever. So I want to take it on the road, in the next few years. In the next few years, and plus start adding other podcasts in, like make a community.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so because you guys are leading from the front now, and you started to look around, you say, okay.
Yeah.
Who, Let
me pull them in. Let me show them the way. 'Cause, a lot of people don't have people that they got stuff in common with to look up to. So it's like, I want to help. If you want to do this, let me teach you. Let me show you how to do it.
Message to the city of Dayton.
I love y'all. Thank y'all for y'all support, because people say, oh, your city don't. I can't never say that. My city supports me, and I am so grateful. I'm grateful for everything, man. Thank y'all. Thank you, Dayton, Ohio, for everything.
50 years of Dayton hoops, all right?
50 years.
50 years of Dayton hoops. When you
Only
hear that
55.
name, when you hear that,
Yeah.
give me a couple names, and give me a place where it just bring back a couple memories.
Well, okay, so I'm gonna just say, like, back in my teenage years, I was in high school back in the early 2000s. We not gonna say when.
2K.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Dunbar was the team to beat. So going to the Dunbar Meadowdale games, or going to the Dunbar and Colonel White games, like, you had to be there. And Troutwood too. Troutwood had a squad too. You know what I'm saying?
They had Chris Wright and them guys back then. You came in with the Dre Yates and Deontay, Teddy Hawkins, the Hawkins and Akbar squad. That was amazing.
Yeah.
AJ Harris, that group in the mid 2000s, along with Daquan Cook, Norris Cole. Hey, we're gonna be seeing y'all soon.
Had game for sure. You know what I'm saying? That was great though.
So everything was going through Wolverine Nation back then.
Right.
And you was swag. You was going to the games.
Yeah.
But you was
I wasn't paying attention
to checking you out.
Yeah, I was going to the games to see the game. Like, I wasn't worried about the players and all that, because everybody was good. It was like, don't get me wrong, they had star players, but they also had a squad though.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? They wasn't
good role
falling
players
short.
too.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it was hard to just keep your eye on one person when you got everybody doing what they had to do. So
and the energy was crazy, huh?
Yeah, they used to be packed out.
What type?
It used to be packed. It wasn't no drama. I mean, you might have a few, fights here and there, but it wasn't to where the game got stopped and all that. Like, people was more so there to support, to see the game. You know what I'm saying?
Now people go
to fight. It seemed like, like, that's what it seemed like. We living in a time where everybody want to show up and fight, but they'll get better though. I'm praying for the youth. It's the youth. They need some, some mentors.
Some guidance, man. We here, man. We here. We got to figure out something. Your numbers are doing well on social.
Thank you.
Where can we find more information on you guys, on you ladies?
Well, you can look us up on Facebook, Hood Talk Podcast. Everything is Hood Talk Podcast. You can listen to the show on Spotify, Apple, iHeart, wherever you listen to podcasts. Check us out on YouTube and on Wu-Tang Radio every Tuesday at 6 p.m.
Man, honor and pleasure. Hood Talk Podcast in the building. We'll be back here in a moment. Don't go away. SC Live 365. 50 years of Dayton Hoops. Business Spotlight.
Thank you.
Do you need personalized home care services? If so, Quality Advancement of Life Skill is here for you. We are an agency provider for Department of Development Disabilities. We offer home care, personal care services, non-medical transportation, shared living housing, 24-hour client care, and so much more. We are trusted, dependable, and reliable.
So what's your name?
Micaiah Johnson.
What's the name of your business?
KJ's Food.
Is there anything else?
No, I can do anything.
It's my life. It's my life. Big abuse. This my life. I don't give a fuck. This my life. This my life. This my life. This my life. My life. It's my life.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? We're in the lab, SE Live 365, Memorial Weekend, man. Big time energy in here. It's been crazy all day up in here, and we got to end it the right way. We got to end it the right way, as we've had our business spotlight series. We've had our artist spotlight series. Now we have our event spotlight series. And this lady's coming in to let us know what's going down in the middle of June. It's about to be breathtaking, to say the least. We got Miss Janel, Lanae in the building. How you feeling?
I'm feeling real good. How are you?
Good. Pleasure.
You as well.
Event Spotlight Series. You know what time it is. How's life treating you in 25?
Life's been treating me good. This has been my year of completion. So I'm just, let's talk, more action, and just getting things done for sure.
to completion on.
Absolutely, my little cup over there. Cheers.
Runneth over.
Yes.
All right. Now, let's talk about this event that you got here.
Let's go. So,
how did you get in? First of all, talk about the event.
Yeah.
And how you got with the organization that you're working with.
Okay. And so the Breathtakingly Black Fashion Experience is a one-of-a-kind event, y'all. Like, it's truly more than just a runway show. It's a fashion-forward fundraiser. We focus on suicide prevention and mental health awareness. And so we'll be showcasing a cultural and historical art exhibit. We have multiple performances. We are giving away different awards to different people who are breathtaking in our community that deserve their flowers today. We have a wonderful host, Mr. Peanut. And so, we got our red carpet and everything. So it's really going down on June the 14th. And the way that I kind of got into Breathtakingly Black, I just recognized a void. So in 2017, I had spent roughly 10 years in the fashion industry. So just hair, makeup, New York Fashion Week, Chicago, Bronner Brothers, just all over the place doing what I do. And I was like, well, we need more shows that are more than just a runway show. We need true showcases of art. And when I say art, I mean us as Black people and what we have to offer. And so we've done the shows with vendors, without vendors, with live cooking experiences. So it's just I always expected something fresh from Breathtakingly Black. And then this year we're focusing on Ghana. And so starting this year and moving forward, we'll be picking a different country in the world that we will showcase and talk about the historical facts of us as Black people in that country.
Major. Big time.
Absolutely.
Trying to tap into the future,
yes.
Right? Trying to tap in on what needs to be done as opposed to what's already been done. Love it. Yeah. Love it. Now, and on the 14th, you'll have a variety of models that'll be doing it.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's Father's Day weekend.
It's Father's Day.
It's Father's Day weekend.
Oh, for the fathers out
there.
Bring
the daddies outside, okay? Because, baby, bring the daddies. I got the mamas, baby. Bring the daddies.
All right.
And so
Pops.
The models, literally, we have 30 models. And so our models range.
30?
30 models. Our models range from 15 to 55, actually. And they are all types of shapes, sizes, heights. I'm telling y'all, y'all really do not want to miss this show. And the thing that I love about my models, I work with professional models, but I also choose everyday women. So we're always focused on female empowerment, uplifting their confidence, showing them that they too can be a runway model. So there is no perfect body type, no perfect face, baby. You're perfect as you are. So just come on and strip.
Is there anything else we need to know when it comes to your event Spotlight series?
No, when it comes to the event, VIP, the red carpet doors open at 5:30. So if you want to feel extra special, get some perks, get some free giveaways, come for the VIP. And be ready to get a little tipsy, baby. It's Saturday night on Father's Day weekend. I'm turning y'all up. Okay? Y'all know I love giving away drinks.
Hey, and people love drinking them.
They do. Yes, it's at the Montgomery County Fairgrounds, June 14th, 5:30 p.m.
And to everybody out there, special thanks to Network and Chill one more time. With that being said, it's your boy Dion Cash, SC Live 365. Make sure you check out 50 Years of Dayton Hoops, not only on ABC, but on Spotify, YouTube, iTunes on the way. And have fun, live life, and rest in heaven to Matthew, rest in heaven to Megan, all right? We out.
Special thanks to our sponsors, Dana Soul Foods Kitchen with Taco Tuesday, Safe Haven Cleaning Company, and D&D Grill Rental.